In this video, I'll be sharing what really happened in Seoul, South Korea in Itaewon. Many of you may have heard, it has been reported that over 150 people were killed Saturday night during a Halloween gathering in a neighborhood known as Itaewon. Itaewon is known as the neighborhood where many tourists like to go. Every time I go to Korea, I go to Itaewon to do some shopping. I would say it's the most multicultural neighborhood where many international people will go to party. There are also many internationals who live in that area. So I was in Itaewon just last week. On Saturday, I went there to offer prayer for people and to share the gospel. I met up with some friends there at a restaurant right next to where the incident happened. Here's a picture that was sent to us by a waiter that we had met there who we prayed for. It has been reported that there was about 100,000 people at this Halloween gathering. The reason why so many people came out is because during COVID, they were not able to go out, and so this was an opportunity for people to go out to finally go to big gatherings. For those of you who don't know, Itaewon is actually a very, very small neighborhood. I cannot imagine how 100,000 people fit in that neighborhood. Obviously, there wasn't enough space for everybody to gather on the main street, so the people would flood into the side alleyways. From what I observed, Itaewon is comprised of one main street, then a bunch of little side alleyways where there are stores and bars and coffee shops. And so many people are calling this incident a stampede, but in reality, the reason that many people collapsed was because they couldn't breathe due to the large amount of people that were compressed all together. So a stampede implies that there was running involved and trampling over each other. But according to the reports, many people collapsed right there on the spot due to not being able to breathe as a result of the people around them crushing them. Another major accident happened in a small side alleyway. This alleyway is very narrow considering the amount of people that were gathering. On top of that, it was a downhill slope. So it is reported there were people on top of the hill that fell, which created a domino effect, and many people started falling all the way to the bottom of the hill where bodies began to pile up. And unfortunately, the people that found themselves under these piles passed away as a result. So I have some friends who live in Korea, and one of the reports that she received was that one of her friends was in one of the clubs near the alleyway where the tragic incident happened, and she noticed that there were many people in the club falling unconscious suddenly on the dance floor. It seems to appear that there was drugs involved that may have also contributed to this great tragedy. So this information has not been reported to the media, but it is evident that drugs may have been involved as well. So when I first heard of this incident, it immediately reminded me of what happened in the United States during a Travis Scott concert where around 10 people died in a similar fashion. To put it into perspective, during the Travis Scott concert, 8 people who died on the night and 2 additional people died at the hospital afterwards. But this incident in Korea is a tragedy on a whole other level. As of right now, it is reported that there are over 153 deaths, many people injured in the hospital, so this number could go up. I want to offer my sincere condolences to all the people who have lost family members and friends. I encourage you guys to pray for Korea so that God could comfort them and that many people will come to faith. Although the reports is that people died of cardiac arrest, I believe that there was other factors involved which could have been drug use, and I also believe that there is a spiritual battle going on. On a day where the devil is celebrated, many precious lives were taken. God bless you guys, and I'll see you next time.